Well, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to the Statkun Report, Liberty Revealed. I'm your host, Ken, and on today's episode, we're going to talk a little bit about what's going on in the world. Why is this important? Because so many people have disconnected themselves from the media, from the news, from events at all, and I get it. I've been there. It's stressful to think about everything going on. It's hard to keep up with the 1,000 news stories that come through every single day. I'm not asking you to keep up with every news story. I'm not asking you to get stressed out. But you have to start paying attention. Believe me when I tell you this. The country, the United States of America, is on the brink of collapse. We have never been closer to World War III than we are right now. This is not fear-mongering. This is a harsh reality. If you do not see that, if you do not see the takeover that is happening from the communists, the socialists, the hijacked left-wing party, this left party, the Democratic Party, is not the party that it was 20, 30, 40 years ago. It's not. And I'm willing to argue anybody about that. There is no reasonable argument for the policies and the ideologies that they have and that they want to instill in this country. This country, we are where we are right now, and you are enjoying the liberties that you have right now because of the law of this land and the way things have been for 250 years. This American experiment has never been done before. No country in the history of the world has made it this far. And we're this close from throwing it all away. I just want to get this out there and get this straight. Okay? Anybody that thinks, you know, what they're trying to do is a good idea, let me put it to you like this. They want open borders. They want to take your guns. They want to tax the shit out of you and redistribute it to illegal immigrants, lowering the middle class to a poverty level. Where do you think this is going to lead? This is an honest question. Where do you think that these policy decisions are going to lead us? Right now, the UK is starting a civil war. If you haven't seen the headlines.
Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Fuck India!
But I think, apologies for the language you're hearing, but a sense of the anger, I think you can hear there.
Yeah, Katie, I think Becky, I apologise. We need to leave you there, and Becky, we'll have security there, and
rioting in the streets. Are you really that naive that you think that can't happen here or that it won't happen here? Are you really that naive to think that they don't want to take your guns, that they don't want to abolish the Second Amendment? Or are you just that dumb that you think it's a good idea? What are you people thinking? It's not too late to say, hey, you know, maybe I was misled. Maybe I was brainwashed. Maybe the reasons I hate Trump, you know, don't really make that much sense, and they're all based on lies. Maybe the deep state has been frickin' engineering a collapse of this country for a long time. And maybe there's just not enough people out there with the balls to stand up and say something about it. So this is my call to action to everybody. If you love liberty, if you love freedom, if you love this country, you will stand up and you will say something about it, and you will show your support for Trump, the candidate that is fighting for the people. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be worried about ridicule from your friends, your phony ass friends that don't have a frickin' slightest clue about what's going on in this country. You're bigger than that, and the time to stand up is now. This is the last stand. Get out of here, fly. I'm not trying to fearmonger. This is a reality. That was a nice dirt bike. So if you are out there and you do support Trump, and you do love liberty, and you do love America, start showing it. It's going to take every single person to stand up and change the narrative that the media wants you to believe. The media wants you to believe that Trump supporters are dumb, that they're racist, that they hate America, that they hate freedom, when the hijacked Democratic left is guilty of all these things, and their decisions and their policies say so. It's not Trump's policies that hate America. It is the hijacked Democratic lefts. They want to take your guns. They want to tax the shit out of you. They want to open borders and let millions and millions of unvetted, illegal immigrants into this country. What the hell's going on? I'm trying to maintain the energy a little more today. Had a couple people say, "Oh man, you're getting kind of fired up there on the TV." Well, yeah, I'm getting fired up. How can you not be getting fired up? It is an absolute disgrace watching these phony ass, greasy politicians go on TV and act like they are frickin' gods and that we should bow down to them. It's sickening. All I'm seeing now are videos of Josh Shapiro, obviously being groomed for the VP pick. This dirtbag, and he is a frickin' dirtbag, literally has the balls to come out and talk shit on Trump, talk shit on J.D. Vance, while at the same time he is guilty for the same thing that they're claiming Trump is guilty for. Hush money. Sexual assault allegations. He paid $300,000 of taxpayer money to silence sexual abuse allegations. That is a fact. I'm not making that up. $300,000. When in Trump's case, this is also, god dang fly. Oh. When in Trump's case, Michael Cohen is the one that had sex with Stormy Daniels, took the money from the campaign, paid her, and Trump tried going down for it. And the amount was only $130,000. And yet, you have it in your mind that Trump's a bad guy. Trump's a bad guy. Because the media is freaking brainwashing you. And they're brainwashing people right now by showing these close neck and neck polls. Oh, Kamala's leading. Kamala's leading. It's going to be nonstop bullshit polls from here until election time. That way when they steal the election, people already have a brain. Oh yeah, she was leading them the whole time. Oh yeah, they're neck and neck the whole time. Oh yeah, she has the biggest support ever. No. She doesn't. There are a few dimwits out there that have done zero research and have literally listened to nothing but CNN that think she's going to be an amazing first woman president. She is farther left than Bernie Sanders, anybody else. She is as far left, as far communist as it gets. A real, honest threat to this country and the American citizens. And let me tell you something. She doesn't give a shit about you. She doesn't give a shit about your women's rights. She's phony. She's a fraud. She's a liar. And she is a traitor. These flies up here are driving me nuts. Not to mention it's probably 100 degrees in here again tonight. But I have to speak up and say something. I have to try to wake people up because this is the final stand. She is the final boss. And they may not be showing it. Guess what? They're panicking because people are waking up. People are thinking that it is okay to love the country. It is okay to love Trump. I don't care what the public may say or may think about my opinion. Just like I didn't care during COVID when I refused to wear a frickin' mask especially after they said that they don't do anything anyways. Think back to COVID times and the lies the media told you. It was all bullshit. Go back and fact check everything. Go back for yourself and look. The lies about the vaccine, the lies about the social distancing, the lies about where it originated from. And look at how the government abused their power. Do you know why, when Trump was president, that some states you could wear a mask and some states you were forced to, some states you weren't? It's because he returned the power to the states. The states and the governors hold that power. Can you imagine the totalitarian control that would have taken place if a communist had been president and the federal government had seized all that power? Can you even fathom the amount of control that would be over your personal liberties? I don't think you can. People, you gotta wake up. I love everybody in this country. If you're an American citizen, I love you. I love your freedom. These are divide and conquer techniques they're using. They're using divide and conquer techniques. It's not the far right that is doing these divide and conquer techniques. No, it is the media, it is the establishment, it is the radicalized left. That's a fact. You can take it to the frickin' bank if you want. I don't even trust the banks. I'm gonna wrap this up. I wanted to add something to it. We're running out of time, folks. We are literally running out of time. These people are ruthless. Trump and conservatives are not ruthless. If you believe that, you're brainwashed. How do you tell somebody they're brainwashed without them just going, screw you, you're brainwashed, fighting. No, you've been manipulated. And it's okay to wake up and say, you know what, I made a mistake. I'm wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong to get the vaccine when they told me that it was going to work, and I was wrong to believe that the unvaccinated were the ones spreading the disease. I was wrong to believe that the media lied to me about Trump because they hated him, because for what he stood for. These people do not want to relinquish their power. They can get exhausting talking about this. It can get exhausting thinking about this. I understand. Take a step back and then get back in the fight. If you support Trump, if you support freedom, please start saying something. Start wearing a Trump shirt, wearing a Trump hat out in public. Put a frickin' Trump bumper sticker on your car. These are little things. You may think they don't mean anything, but guess what? They do. They really do. This is a revolution going on right now. And those who are in it can see it. Those who aren't have no freaking clue what's going on. You're leading us down a path that we will never be able to go back to. That's all I got. Keep up the good fight. Don't give up hope. Don't let them take the fire of liberty from you. Please, whatever you do it with confidence, do it with faith. The country is not lost yet. We're close, but it's not lost yet. Please, I'm just gonna get a freaking fly. Oh, I'm gonna get 10 fly zappers up here. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one.